Morning, guys. It's actually late morning. You'll see a video here in a little bit of kind of what we encountered in the middle of the night last night. Of course, I couldn't go back to sleep, so I think I dozed back off about 4 this morning, and I think I managed to sleep till 8. I don't ever do that, but it is what it is. Excuse me. We got nasty weather all week. Just rain, 15-20 mile an hour winds. It's just miserable around here. You know, these LGDs, I can't say enough about them. They're phenomenal dogs. They're gentle giants for those that should be here. For everybody else, well, they can make their own opinion. I caught a little bit of glimpse of bee in action last night. Little possum snuck in. He was headed over to the chicken coop, and his plans got changed. No chicken dinner for Mr. Possum. Me and Leo do an outstanding job protecting out here. The little dogs fired off, of course, in the house from what was going on with the commotion outside. And I keep a little 22 mag and a spotlight there by the back door so I can help or assist with them on anything they need at night. And they do great work. They do absolutely great work. If you've never truly looked into LGDs and what they can do, they're phenomenal dogs. Just absolutely phenomenal dogs. Can't say enough good things about them. You know, Leo just turned a year old, and he's never jumped on anybody. He's standoffish to strangers, but if I'm around, he'll take to them a little bit. It takes him a minute, but he'll slide in on them. But he's real standoffish at first on anybody he don't know, and he is an extremely good judge of character. And pretty much if my dog don't like you, it's a good chance I might not either. But just pedaling around here a little bit today. I've got a few knives in here I'm going to show you here in a minute that I had a little knife shop set up at the previous house. I don't have a lot of the equipment that I had then. I don't have the power to run a lot of the equipment that I had then. I will get back into knife making, but it's going to be on a different level. But I've got a few in here that I've got some plans for, and there's a few little finishing touches I need to do to them, and I'll let you guys take a peek at them. This little hole here is what I'm calling my temporary shop. It's one of the storage sheds out here. And I've been able to somewhat organize a little bit so that I can at least find my things, because there's still a lot of it in tubs, and it's an absolute wreck. And one of my pet peeves is I hate looking for something. I hate it. It absolutely drives me nuts. And if I spend half my day looking for a tool to accomplish a simple task, it drives me bat poop crazy. I mean, just drives me nuts. But I'm starting to get a little bit of organization in here. Not much. I've still got stuff just stacked and piled everywhere, and it's a wreck. I mean, it's an absolute wreck. But here are a couple of these little knives that I've got a little work I want to do on, and we'll let you take a peek at them. Now, I apologize for the lighting in here. I know it's dark. I have not hooked anything up out here, so this is kind of a daytime only, and preferably only when the sun's out type of little old shed here. I did my own leather work. I did a lot of different stuff with leather work, and I've kind of got everything compiled over there in that corner as far as my leather work stuff goes, but I'm nowhere near ready to get back into doing anything like that. A couple of these blades here. Let's take a peek at one or two of these here. These are all 440C stainless. Focus. Sheep horns, antlers, stainless. I've piddled with a little bit of everything as far as materials go. I've got plans for these 5 knives here. Maybe we will see something about that here soon. We're going to leave that as a mystery for now. Alright guys, we're back to bragging on these LGDs again. And I thought we may want to sneak over here and take a peek on the pups and see how they're doing. Poor Jax. He hates birds. He barks at every bird that flies across. Let's go take a peek at them pups. Well, I was headed to go check on the pups, and Mr. Leo intervened on me. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. Mr. Leo is a sweet boy. I apologize for the wind. It's one of those days. This is his way of making sure he gets his attention when I'm walking. He usually cuts me off, makes me stop and pet him. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Think Miss B will let us in there sneak on these pups? She'll never know we're here, right? Can we look at the babies, Miss B? Ladies first. Come on, let's go check on them, B. Let me in, you gotta move, silly. Oh, are you guys over here by yourself, baby girl? You better get out of here. Let's put them over here, Miss B. Put them over here together. Let's put them all together, Miss B. What you got there? Huh? What you got, Miss B? What you got? You got some sweet babies? Huh? You got some sweet babies? They're looking for you. They're looking for you, baby. They're just squirming more and more and more. I just haven't decided which one I'm keeping yet. Back up here in the temporary shop, I think I've got whittled out what I need to on these little old knives here. I made these probably 6 months, a year ago, something like that. I sold a bunch, and these are just kind of a few that I had hanging around left over. And I've got plans for a new home for these guys. And maybe one of these days I'll have this temporary shop lined out. Hopefully not before I actually get to start on my shop. Oh. Nothing fancy. I'm not an expert knife maker. I make mistakes. But they're good blade quality. They hold up well. They won't rust. I've got one that, well, my carry, actually right here, and she'll go through about 2 or 3 deer before she needs a good sharpening. And they are handy to have. A good knife is something a man must have. Well, guys, I think I'm going to leave you with this last clip at the end of the day here of Miss B. Last night, everybody came to see the Pyrenees in action anyway, so that's what we got for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. And as always, we'll do our best to answer you. Guys, have a blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow. Top of the morning, guys. It is dark here. About 1 a.m. Dogs are hammering on something over here. Get your spotlight on it. We'll go see what in the world they got. What you got, B? Good girl, Miss B. Good girl. Yeah, good girl, Miss B. That's one possum that will not be having chicken. Well, looks like they got everything under control. Hi, Leo. And Miss B's supposed to be on maternity leave. Hi, Leo. Baby girl had to get in on the mix, too. Well, good night, B. You got her whooped. Good job, baby. Good job. That poor old possum here ain't, 50 foot or so from the chicken. Well, a little look into my middle of the night. Good night, folks.